School's back in session, but some students at the University of Toledo could be paying more out of pocket because of a snag in scholarships. Steve Iwanek has been following this story tonight. Steve, what is going on here?
Yeah, well, Kaylee, so dozens of minority-based scholarships at UToledo are now frozen, which means that they cannot get access to them. Now, university officials say this all stems from a 2023 Supreme Court ruling, and tonight, some are looking for answers.
You're not even respecting and honoring someone's will.
Irene and Tony Blue are the parents of Joshua Blue, a junior at UToledo. Irene says Joshua tried to apply for a scholarship in January, but found out
Scholarships for minority students were paused.
73 of them, in fact. That's according to the university. Those 73 are worth nearly $500,000. They were paused after a June 2023 Supreme Court ruling, which found the University of North Carolina and Harvard University's race-based admission standards were unconstitutional.
Because of the Supreme Court ruling and the impact on admission, that same impact has also affected scholarships. So therefore, if a scholarship was targeted for an African American, Latino, Native American student, we can't award that scholarship.
Since then, Vice President for Advancement Floyd Aiken says 48 scholarships have been revised to meet the requirements, but questions remain for 25 others.
These scholarships are the ones that we're focusing attention on because donors gave the money to the university for a specific purpose, that purpose can no longer be used.
Scholarships aren't the only change that some fear could impact minority students. The university announced in July it was moving its Office of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion under the Division of Academic Affairs.
When we first heard of it, it was like dissolving all of it.
Our intent is not to minimize, hide, or get rid of those efforts. In fact, our intent was to amplify them and to make sure they extended throughout the entirety of the academic affairs enterprise.
Initially, community members like Reverend Dr. James Willis were not happy. He used to serve on a university committee to recruit African American students and was worried that DEI was gone. But now he has answers.
After conversation with the university, they did share with us. They did not discontinue it, but what they did do was put it under a different umbrella.
A lot of change. But for the Blue family, they just hope opportunities for minority students don't fall by the wayside.
We need education to be at the forefront, and we need access to education and finance for education to be at the forefront and a priority.
Now, Aiken shared that students who received a 4-year scholarship at the time of the ruling, that money is still theirs. The university is now focused on those short-term scholarships, trying to get those revised. Willis also shared that he hopes that the university is going to hold forums in order to get the answers that they need. Reporting in West Toledo, Steve Iwanek, WTOL 11.